video. It's stories, the path of destinies. So yeah, I'm gonna be uploading this. Oh my god, the music is kind of loud in my ear holes. Okay, I can't even. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm gonna be uploading this as a an episode because this game is kind of very long. Okay, so we're gonna build a sky
Every
river.
child knew.
Okay, it's louder than I thought.
About the Sky Ripper.
There we go.
The transcendent emperor had buried its pieces deep.
I don't know if you guys want to listen to this story. I can kind of just explain it. Okay, there's a Sky Ripper. It's like a weapon. It shoots a beam. And, yeah, they're going to use that against the emperor who turned bad. So, and I have to build it, but I have to go out and get the pieces to build it first. I've already done part of this.
As he set foot on the island, Reynardo could not help but feel a tinge of guilt. He'd left Lapino behind. He hoped the Mad Rabbit had somehow escaped the Ravens. He hoped they hadn't eaten him. If they had, he hoped they hadn't eaten him alive. Why had he chosen the Sky Ripper? Reynardo never made plans that required constant vigilance. He was a hero. He didn't think too much. He just went with his gut and hoped it all worked out. The Sky Ripper was a long shot. He'd have to devote himself to it. No side journeys, no rescuing old friends. That was against his nature. Could he stick with it?
Okay, so the Sky Ripper armature is what you need to put the actual core in. So, and if you could just straight up get the core, then you get radiated and you slowly die, and eventually you die in the end. So, you see this? I just need 2 more, and then I can upgrade these.
Hoped his hook didn't break.
Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna upgrade my ice. No. Yes. Oh, yes. I really want to upgrade this, but then again, I really should be upgrading this because I use the freeze ability. Yeah, I'll upgrade this. Just because I actually need it. Ooh, it gets cooler when you upgrade it, though. Okay, well, now time to collect 100 more. You don't understand, that took forever. Okay, these things will, like, they'll drain your health if they see you. So you gotta, like, or you can stun them and then kill them.
These things could really use a hand.
They're not too hard. They were harder before, but it's still, there's these doors, and you have different swords, and you have to open them. Oh my god, don't scare me like that. Hi, cutie. Okay, and here's how the fighting mechanism works. Okay, so you slow it down so you can do what you want. Or you can think about a game plan.
Already, Reynardo knew more than he ever had. That had been his mistake before. Not trusting Zenobia's feelings for him. But how could he have known? After all these years of silence.
Okay, and then the ice door. And this is like a whole new path. But eventually it leads all back to the same thing.
When Reynardo went to the china shop, for some reason the owner was always nervous.
See, like, okay, and this takes the hero sword, which you originally get. But I don't know whether that's the place or not, so I'm just gonna keep going back this way, see if there's any goods. There probably is a chest. Hold it. These people can strengthen them up. You don't want that. They're hard enough as it is. It may not seem like it, but...
A gem of power.
Yes.
Ooh, he didn't find those every day.
Sorry that I started this episode so long into the game. But yeah, it's a really good game. It's the PlayStation free month of the game. You see that? It took out 50 in just one go. One little, like, whoosh. That's why these things are dangerous. And then I can heal myself with this sword. You have your energy. It's not that good healing. But this one shoots fire everywhere once you hit enemies. Okay, and then this one freezes them. Oh yeah. And you have to take out their shields and stuff. Right here. And then this one just makes you run.
They never dropped any loot, and no one ever wanted the feathers.
Okay, this drops, or this makes you run faster and also attack faster. This is the first secondary door. I've already played through this, but I'm gonna take a different route because there's choices. That's what the game's all about. Okay, these guys, you hit them, run, and they explode.
No one could beat Bernardo at hot potato.
Treasure hunter. Okay, that's what I want. I'll probably switch that out for... I don't know. I'll have to take it through. No.
What?
Okay, you
was
just have to click
the point
these
of this gate? Did they think no one would notice the lever?
I don't quite understand the point of this. Because it doesn't look like there's anywhere to go. At least that I can reach, which is what I don't understand. Ooh, maybe? Nope.
That is a very cool sword, thought Renara. No, seriously. He couldn't feel his paw anymore.
Okay, and here's the stats that I have currently. Okay, so third tier stats. Inflict damage on hooked enemies. Freeze time for everyone, but Bernardo when countering an attack with the last few seconds. Kick and throw enemy. Kick and throw distance increase the maximum sword energy. I might get that, but then again, might get the maximum stamina so I can run further. I'm gonna get this right now. that's where we're supposed to go. That's the armature.
There it was.
I'm just gonna skip past
Sky Ripper's armature. The stuff that dreams are made of. Engineers' dreams, anyway. How was it part of a weapon at all? He'd have to ask a scientist. But first, he'd get the second piece. Sky Ripper had a heart. A core that had come to rest on the next island. Well, there was another island he could reach. Zenobia had just invaded it with her father's Raven battalion.
I'm gonna go with that one.
She must be encamped there still. But fighting Zenobia now, that made no sense at all. He'd already sacrificed one friend to get this armature, was it? He didn't need to hurry to face her. She would find him.
Okay, so if you go this route, what you do is you make the weapon, and then you gotta go like some scientists and stuff, and then they're telling you that there's a 1 in 128 chance that you could cause a rip in the space-time continuum, causing a giant black hole to suck everything in, and you're like, oh, those are some good odds. So then you use it, and then that's whenever,
Leonardo asked himself,
actually,
why?
It causes a black hole and just destroys the universe. But it's a 128 chance, so I don't know if that, like, if you do that again and you keep trying, it eventually works. Cool. I don't know. Who said cool?
Truth is, though, he wanted to see her, wasn't it? It had been a dozen years since Swordfu School. He'd followed every rumor about her, every scrap of news. Not that he still loved her. After all, she was his enemy. No, it was solely because, know your enemy. All right, maybe he should stop pretending. He knew exactly how she felt about him. But their love affair always ended with a tragic death. Unless, maybe he could find a way to dodge tragedy. Surely he could, couldn't he?
Okay, I'm gonna go this way.
The city was burning, and there was no one to put out the fires. If somehow Zenobia survived her father and inherited his crown, what sort of empire would she be heir to? But he couldn't think about that, could he?
If you look in the background, there's just some people waiting on a ship. I don't know where I'm going, so I don't know if this is the right path, because I saw there was another path back there. I could be going on the right path, who knows?
Ooh,
that's the thing about this game, you just don't know.
That jewel in it.
Physical attack speed of 5%. Nope. It's just a 1%. I'll wait until it's like 3%, which really isn't worth it. Calm down.
He wished there were more pylons he could use the hook on. They really needed to construct additional pylons.
Critical chance level 2. To be honest, it's pretty easy to get these things up to level 3, which is the max level. I'm not sure if there are bosses in this. So I don't know. Because it kind of just cuts right as you get to like an emperor or something.
He couldn't do worse with Zenobia
okay,
than he'd done with
I think I've
core, could he?
Yeah. I was here with the person who you're supposed to see. What? Oh, okay, no. I was like, you go that way in the other path. Or story, I guess. have this armature for some reason.
Once, he found a Superman issue #1 in mint condition in a jar he'd broken.
Oh my god.
He planned to keep breaking things until he had the whole series.
That's funny. There we go. Treasure Hunter level 2.
Renato wasn't entirely sure how he was going to capture Zenobia. She'd be expecting him. And he didn't have Lapino to cook up a clever plan. Why was it again that he hadn't got the core? Maybe because the results tended to be disastrous. These streets were familiar. The Swordfu School was closed now, but he had been down that street 1,000 times. He knew that pub. He knew that alley. He knew the alley behind it much too well.
Oh my.
No wonder Zenobia had chosen to invade this island herself.
Right here's where I go. Okay, we would have just let over here anyway. Okay. There's a chest in here. Yeet.
I wonder what happens if I go that way.
Me.
This one looked familiar.
Ooh.
Had he lost this one in a card game? Welcome back, he thought.
I haven't had that one. Okay, I have all of them now. Increases resistance to spell damage. So the thingamajiggers that no. I love on the treasure hunter it says said to increase the loot. Not does. It's just like, you got a chance.
Don't be shy. Renato slinked through Zenobia's ship, making no sound at all. Where were her guards? Finally, he reached her bedroom. She was curled up on her bed.
That makes no sense. It's a trap,
Shouted the Emperor.
I'll meet you at the outpost, and I'll bring my interrogators.
If Renato came face to face with the Emperor, maybe he could assassinate him. But maybe it would be smarter and safer to turn Zenobia against her father.
See, this is the part where do I do this? Because Zenobia, she I don't know, or attempt to assassinate.
What are you doing? Asked Zenobia. Did you ever wonder why the Emperor adopted you? He asked her. She shook her head. He told her. His Majesty wanted to bring the lost gods back. They could make him an eater of souls, an immortal. But to seal his bargain with them, he needed a sacrifice. Someone who truly loved him. She was stunned.
Furious. You're lying. Under a true spell? It's a trick. You can't prove that. Take me to the observatory, and I will.
Okay, I guess we're going to the observatory.
What kind of proof could you possibly have? She said as they landed on the Nexus. Your father ritually sacrificed a village, and he left witnesses? The scientists resurrected one. Well, it's not really alive, but it can talk. A true witness. She frowned. The dead can't lie. Well, I bet they could. They just don't have any reason to. She nodded grimly. You go on ahead. I don't want the Ravens to see me.
She already know. Okay, I've been to this part before.
No skateboarding, the sign said.
Okay, this part's been known to break up here. I just want that to be known. I have a compilation that I'm making of this game breaking. Oh, this is the long way. I want to go this way first.
Ice walls only let you through if they knew you were cool.
Through here and get some other chests.
It was time for a little exploration.
Yeah, you see that chest, and then you get up here to another chest. It's like all the way up here. That's how quick it can be to end a battle. Yay, level 3. Already read this one.
Don't look down, he thought.
I think that thunder is outside. I can't tell, honestly.
She caught up with him. Don't you think I'd know if my father wanted to invoke the Lost Gods? Would he tell you? No. Would you help him? No. I'd burn his books. Why'd he adopt a stray cat? You don't ask a thing like that. No. Not when there's no good answer, she said, her whiskers twitching.
Ooh, you're right. Bro, he straight up turned this around. Excuse me, what?
With all the secrets he revealed to the Emperor, the Ravens were probably heading for the secret base. Renato began to wonder if there would be anyone left to say if Zenobia changed sides.
Guys. You see what I'm saying? I can't progress.
There were stickers all over the platform for really hot lady foxes, with pictures and addresses and everything.
Right, who wants to die first?
Everything is like breaking. I'm not saying that because I'm breaking. I'm like the game is breaking.
You couldn't find high-quality ore like this just anywhere. Just anywhere with chests.
I love how silly this game is. This place is burning down already.
The observatory was a burning hulk. Dead scientists and black feathers everywhere. The Ravens had burned the reanimated witness to cinders. Renato was stunned. There goes my proof. These were scientists, not rebels, Zenobia said, upset. Why would he do this? I don't know. Let's go to the fleet and ask him. Yes. I'll meet you on the mountains. There's something I have to get first. But could he afford to meet her in the mountains? He'd given the Empire the location of the secret rebel base. They would need rescuing.
No, I say meet the...
Why was he going to meet up with her? Wasn't it more important to rescue the Rebel Council from the almost certain Imperial attack? Was it true? Was he on this adventure just to see Zenobia again? The Imperial heir was not an easy cat to see. Well, she'd ignored all his Kwanzaa gifts. And on the other paw, trying to get a date by joining a war against your intended was, let's say, pretty optimistic. But on the back
I will be back. Email me when you are done. Emoji smiling face with
exactly.
Okay.
Good. I'm so glad we had this little chat. He took. Bam! Welcome to Earth. Renato told the corpses. It was something he'd seen in a play once. It was all coming back to him. He wondered what he'd remember next.
Ice doors, and I'm gonna take the top path. Because I've already taken the door path.
He'd once met a pirate captain. He used hooks to get around his ship. Oh, what was his name again?
Captain Hook. This is the part where it keeps breaking.
The platform used a hybrid propulsion system fueled by anti-gravity and wishful thinking.
Oh my god, I need 15,000.
There were a lot of dead ravens along the side of the road. Someone had rampaged through here on a killing spree. What had Zenobia gone to get? He had a chilling feeling. He could recognize her blade work in the wounds of the dead birds. Why had she killed them? Surely her father's soldiers were no threat to her.
Your shield is nothing to me. Oh. Had a good combo going there too. I need to get a 60, combo of 60. Yeah, I didn't goofed up. No going back. To 100 ore and I only have 54. 54 or 50 or. I'll stop.
Okay, let's make this quick. I'm on my break in literally 2 minutes.
There's a reason why they're so hard.
Renato had felt better.
Okay, it's like right up here. You don't want to break anything up here. It's not here, but past this point. Right? These should be right. Okay, it's over here. Up here, you just don't want to break anything. Because it's glitched for me like 3 times. And I've had to do it all over again every time. I still don't know how to get to that ice door.
As for the gate, well, he could take her or leave her. Sorry. It's best I could do.
Right up here, so it broke for me like 3 times. Right here. It's the magic of the stream. This game is pretty broken now thinking about it. It's a fun game, I'm not gonna lie, but it's got a lot of broken stuff in it. Yeah, let's see what we can. I think I might increase my health. Because, yeah. I haven't done anything for this. Health's probably the best option. I'm no rookie. Remember your old talents by spending 15 skill points.
He reached the summit, expecting no one. But there she was, steaming, pacing.
I'm gonna kill him, she said. I'm gonna kill all his ravens, and then him, and then his family, and all their eggs and tadpoles. And then I'm gonna burn down their pond.
Did you go and get the Iblis stone?
Do you see all these ravens I killed? So much power.
Are you feeling normal? Because you seem a little bloodthirsty.
Yes, obviously it wants blood. Demons always want blood.
You really want power from a demonic rock?
You want the stone, don't you?
Not really.
Good. I'd rather not have to kill you.
He told her he loved her. That he wouldn't let the Iblis stone take her, even if he had to die for it. Well, he planned to tell her. Now didn't seem like the right time. She'd probably cool off in a bit. so he let her get in her ship and fly off. He rushed back to the Farfarer and followed her, keeping a healthy distance.
Zenobia's ship was just visible through the clouds ahead. How could he reason with her? But he had to. The rebels were down for the count. No wonder. He'd betrayed the location of their base, and then he'd abandoned them. And if she became Empress while she was in the grip of the Iblis Stone, if she became Empress by murdering her father, she could still be a great Empress. But she could also be a nightmare Empress.
She had to be stopped.
This was not a good idea to give her the Iblis Stone. So she has to be stopped. I don't want to kill her. Then you just got this cheery music. She has to be stopped.
There were more dead ravens along his path. Some of them wounded in the back. He knew she could have easily talked her way past them, or clouded the little tiny raven brains with a spell. She was going out of her way to kill everything in her path. This wasn't Zenobia. Not as he knew her.
I still have this armature for some reason. I have to catch up to her. That's the first step, catch up.
There was a pleasant breeze coming through that door. Had it been closed before?
Level 2 element resistance. Okay, now you gotta like catch. Yeet. You know, not really thinking about it, I have a lot of the trophies. Hold on. I have 40, okay, I don't have like all, I have 45% of them. It's still quite a bit for only just playing this from today and yesterday. And that's quite a bit of trophies.
So, his beloved was possessed by the spirit of a demon. That's what it meant to be a hero. To brave the darkness in your loved one's soul. To have faith there was still good in her. To help her out of that darkness, no matter what the cost. But what? What could he do? She'd kill him if he tried to take the Iblis Stone from her. Brilliant. Lovely. Hold that pose.
Okay, I need to heal. I haven't died in a while and I don't plan on dying yet. This isn't gonna hold up well. That took a lot.
Oh, this really didn't have much in the way of safety features, did it?
And all that health wasted. I'm gonna die. There's no doubt about it. I'm gonna have to restart from my mage checkpoint, because right here is a fight right here. Oh wait, no it's not. This is right where it is. Okay, there we go. Yep, there's a fight right here. Deal with this first. two go in. That's the end of the story.
At the end of the trail of raven corpses was Zenobia. Her father was frantically rigging a strange apparatus wrapped around a glowing core. "Don't do it!" he shouted. "You'll hate yourself in the morning. Stay back!" She screamed in a horrible voice he'd never heard before. It froze him in his tracks. The Emperor stared at him. "Run," he told the toad, "or hop." But he didn't manage to voice it, only think it. Zenobia stabbed her blade forward, and His Majesty fell dead. She began laughing hysterically. Or was she weeping? "Just walk away," she laughed at him. "I've no more use for you." There was something he needed to do, but he couldn't figure out what it was. So he did as he was told. As he walked away, he felt a chill in the world. The light in the sky seemed to dim. He didn't dare turn. He had a nagging feeling there was something he should have done just then. Something heroic. But he could not have taken the Iblis stone from her by force, and she would not have parted with it willingly. A cold wind blew from where she had been, but he still didn't dare turn. And then, an awful laughter filled the air, and all the torches and all the ships went out, and he realized what he should have done. But by then, it was too late to do anything. And he hadn't learned anything new this time. He'd done the same thing twice, yet expected a different outcome.
Reward leveled up, okay. Interesting. Find the armature, find Zenobia, meet the scientist, meet Zenobia again. Okay. See, look, my shit is all fucked up. It's like zoomed in, so I can't see my I don't know. This game is like all hero blue, so there's always good left in the carpet. Okay, this game's like all messed up.
There would be a way to win. Renato could feel it. He'd have to explore choices he'd never made before he could figure it all out, though. And with that, the book's pages fluttered to the beginning once again. And he fell. The clouds parted over the Isles of Boreas. It was time to choose. The rebellion was in trouble. Ravens were scouting for the secret rebel base. They needed a game changer. Pieces of the Sky Ripper had surfaced. Renato knew that using it could go catastrophically wrong. But he was sure he could figure out how to use it safely. Also, a temple had risen out of empty desert. The Emperor had brought the Sky Ripper pieces up out of ancient burial by his obscene rituals. Could this be where the Iblis stone was hidden? Someone better get it before he does, thought Renato. On the his old friend Lapino needed rescuing. Lapino was no game
It's only been
changer.
50 minutes, bro. Feels like it's been hours. That's crazy.
Could Renato really leave an old friend to the Ravens?
Okay. Well, if you like this video, press that like button, the subscribe button, and I will see you all in the next video. Moo moo.